Episode 7, From $1, Mind Over Money. You're listening to From $1 by Interac, an audio series for entrepreneurs, freelancers, and anyone with a business looking for quick tips and ideas aimed at helping you manage cash flow, avoid financial burnout, and hit your money milestones. This is Chapter 2, Mind Over Money. Where Chapter 1 was about managing the money side of your business, this chapter is about managing the emotional side of it. Finding the right balance between running a business and taking care of yourself is a constant balancing act. So for this chapter, we turn to expert financial therapist Aseel El-Baba to learn about techniques that can help you stay positive, empowered, and balanced. Aseel is a former award-winning financial planner and spent the last 10 years working for 4 out of the 5 big Canadian banks. Today, she helps people explore their own relationship to money and develop personalized tools to achieve financial wellness. She does this through her own practice, as well as her involvement with Conscious Economics, a national not-for-profit organization that collaborates with Interac to develop programs with a focus on economic education, financial literacy programs, research, events, and experiential learning. We're grateful to have Aseel join us at From $1, so listen on as she takes us through how we can work through the emotional side of money, feel more confident and in charge of your money, and provide some free mindfulness learning courses for entrepreneurs along the way. So without further ado, let's pass it on to Aseel to talk to us about how we can tackle some of the emotions that come with talking about money.
Given that money can be one of the top sources of stress for people, even talking about money is a subject many would prefer to avoid. What we normally hear when people talk about money is stress, anxiety, depression, confusion, and a lack of clarity about what the future holds. The first step is to learn how to address the emotional impacts the subject of money can have on our body, and then regulate our emotions better so we can make calm, rational decisions about finances. That's why I recommend trying grounding techniques before making any choices concerning finances. I use the 5 senses grounding techniques, often referred to as the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which is all about engaging our 5 senses to soothe our nervous system and experience the present moment. Acknowledge 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. Remain rooted in the present moment and focus on what you can control. If we learn to lift the emotional weight of money, largely by being mindful and aware of how emotions interact with our bodies, we can learn to see money less as a distant, scary thing and be able to face financial challenges heads-on. Another way to face the emotional side of money is just to talk about it. Reach out to a friend, a family member, or a loved one and have these conversations. When was the last time you got together with a girlfriend and talked about your finances openly, or with friends in university or your workplace? These are things that can naturally make space for money to be normalized as a conversation that you talk about.
If you'd like to learn more about how your self-worth may be impacting your business, check out the Mindfulness in Money for Entrepreneurs course by Conscious Economics and Interac. You can find a link and sign up for our newsletter at interac.ca/$1. The content for Episode 1 and other materials contained on the Interac website are for informational purposes only. The content is not intended to be a substitute for professional advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of a health professional with any questions you may have.